Today, for the first time, the military can no longer prevent openly gay men and women from serving in any of its 5 branches. Nearly 9 months after President Obama signed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, it finally took effect just after midnight this morning. One soldier who has been posting anonymous videos about his experience in the military under Don't Ask, Don't Tell called his father in the early morning just hours after the repeal.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Will you love me, period?
Yeah.
Like you'll always love me, as long as I'm a... Dad, I'm gay.
I still love you, and I will always love you. And I will always be proud of you, okay?
Yeah.
I will always love you. I will always be proud of you. Great stuff there. Joining me now is Colorado Senator Mark Udall, member of the Armed Services Committee and an influential leader in the push to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Sir, it's nice to see you this morning. As I just said, you've been fighting for this repeal, have maintained it. Do you think it would have hurt the cohesion of our troops moving forward? Explain the significance of today.
Yeah, Thomas, that last little vignette brought a tear to my eye. No, this is a huge victory for our national security. I served on the House Armed Services Committee when I was in the House, now in the Senate Armed Services Committee. And if you really look at the facts on the ground, we were losing thousands of Americans who were translators and mechanics and fighter pilots and intelligence specialists because they were gay, solely because of their sexual identity. What we've done is consign this policy, outdated, to the dustbin of history, and now this will enhance our national security. If you want to serve your country, if you're a patriot, if you want to defend your country, it won't matter your sexual identity, just like it doesn't matter what your gender is or your race. So this is a huge victory for our national security.
If you really want to tear up, I recommend watching the whole 7-minute video because it's really good stuff with the soldier talking to his dad. But from when it began, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, that is, 14,346 service members were discharged for being gay. That's roughly 2 people a day since 1993. That's a big average of people and certainly a big loss for talented, qualified, experienced military members that we have lost because of this ban.
One of the reasons that I was so moved to take up this charge was when I talked to those members who'd been discharged, who'd gone back into the public square to say, look, the country's rejected me, but I want to serve the country. When I asked them what they would do when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed, they said the first thing they would do would be to reapply for their commission if they were an officer, or reapply to be included back into the military. And that's all I needed to hear. These are Americans who want to serve their country. And so this is a wonderful, important, historic day for all kinds of reasons. But at the center, this is going to enhance our national security.
Sir, I want to ask you to stand by because right now I want to bring someone into the conversation. And I would like to say good morning, and I'd like you to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Chief Warrant Officer Charlie Morgan. I serve with the New Hampshire National Guard, and I'm finally proud to announce publicly that I'm a lesbian.
Charlie, congratulations. This is fantastic, a big day for you, and I know for so many people in our military that have the opportunity to talk about who they are and to do so openly without fear of retribution. Did you think in your heart that you would see this day come during your service, that you would feel confident enough to come on national television and make a declarative statement like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. I had faith in our government. I definitely had faith in the military. I'm proud to serve. I love the New Hampshire National Guard. I just returned from deployment. So I've been working with OutServe and using their support services to track what was going on. But I really believed it was going to happen. So I'm proud to announce publicly on national television.
Charlie, when you talk about what it means to be in our service, to serve as you do, as you say, just back from deployment, what does it mean to you that now, through whatever way you want to, that you can share your personal life with the people that you so closely spend your military time with?
Absolutely. The biggest thing for me is I'm able to now share my family. I have a 4-year-old daughter, but I also have a same-sex spouse. We have a civil union of almost 11 years, and I have not been able until today to actually share my family, my complete family. I'm able to put on my desk our family photo and actually share my family with my colleagues that I deployed with. One of the most unique things that came about when I started to confide in a certain few individuals about my sexuality was that they actually expressed, the supervisor actually expressed, that Don't Ask, Don't Tell actually prevented him from getting to know me. And I felt very honored by that. I felt very honored because people did want to get to know me. They were just limited by that particular law.
And when you talk about what it is going to be like for you moving forward, do you fear any type of retribution or any type of concern about being open?
For myself, no. I feel a lot of support with the New Hampshire National Guard. I serve on the Diversity Council. OutServe is a wonderful support organization that's been, I actually learned about them from the Stars and Stripes while deployed. They had a nice article on OutServe, so I feel like that we're ready. And I feel like my colleagues and my fellow soldiers and service members are ready.
Senator Udall, what's it like when you hear someone like Charlie being able to talk about her life publicly on television without fear of retribution?
We're also proud of her, and there are thousands of other stories like Charlie's. And what she underlines is that this will actually help unit morale, it'll help unit cohesion, and it'll help our recruiting efforts because there's so many Americans who want to serve, who are gay, and the lessons that they've learned over the last number of years are that they can't serve openly. But now we've changed that. This policy is now in the dustbin of history. We've done the right thing. We're going to enhance our national security. And by the way, we're keeping faith with the Declaration of Independence along the way, which is that all of us are created equal.
Senator Udall, thank you, sir. And Officer Charlie Morgan, thank you for your service. Thank you for your courage of coming on here this morning, and we wish you and your family the best of luck.
My pleasure, Thomas.